Have you ever reached home, maybe after 8 hours when you've been working, and after reaching home, you find all the kids playing with phones and nobody tend even to be interested in you? Or maybe when you go to visit a certain family and you already know there are some kids over there, and when you reach over there, you find that all the kids are playing with phones and nobody is even coming to see you. I understand we are living in the world of technology and we cannot stop kids from using phone, but it's better to understand that when we leave kids to use phone excessively, it brings a negative impact to the kids, and it's the responsibility of the parents to regulate the usage of phones and make sure that they are using phones optimally. When kids use phone excessively, it damages their eyes. Let me give you a small example. The first year when I came to the US, I used to see a lot of little kids putting on glasses, and I was like, maybe they just like it. But after carrying out my own research, I came to realize that most of these kids are having eye problems because they like using phones. And most of the kids, when they use phone excessively, they go to bed late. And sometimes they confuse you that they are sleeping and yet they are busy playing games and texting even on their bed. Most of the kids who uses phone excessively even goes to bed without eating. Sometimes you try to call them for the food, even they seems not to be interested, or even when they come to eat, they are still playing games and still, watching other stuff on the phone, and they end up going to bed without eating. Brain cancer. Using phone excessively causes brain cancer among the children. It has been scientifically proven that when we leave our kids to use phone excessively, it damages their brains. Using phones among kids makes them learning and copying inappropriate behaviors. They start sending pornographic videos and pictures. Some of them start bullying and teasing one another on internet, and they also use phones in class and they end up performing poorly. Some of the kids even sleep when they are putting their phones on the chest or maybe on the head. And I've seen some people who got burned by their phones. And sometimes when kids are sleeping, they start dreaming of the scary movies they've watched. That's when you start hearing kids screaming at night because they are dreaming of things they watched already during the daytime. It has been proven scientifically that using phones causes brain cancer. And remember, kids don't have strong brain like with the adult. They cannot hold enough stuff in their brain. As I told you before, it's your responsibility as the parents to make sure that kids are not spending the whole night on the phone, or maybe during the weekend when they are not having classes. They shouldn't be allowed to use the phone from morning to evening. At least you can take them for a walk, or maybe train them to start reading some small books instead of spending the whole day on the phone, because it brings a negative impact to the children.